Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Nick and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching the 11th episode of Season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. After episode 10, I'm just really curious about Appa. I know he's not going to die, but like I said at the end of my last episode discussion, I'm very curious how they're going to handle this, because obviously they're going to go save Appa, but I'm wondering how big of a threat the Sandbenders are actually going to be to them. I'm assuming not that big of a threat, because to be honest, even the knowledge spirit, the owl guy, even him, like, he was not really a match for Aang, so I'm assuming it's not gonna be that hard for him. But also, I noticed we did not even see Zuko or Uncle Iroh in this episode, which is a little bit interesting. I don't know, I felt like they would be in almost every episode this season after what happened in episode 7 and 8, but yeah, I'm curious how much more they're gonna go into Toph kind of not being there when Appa was taken away and choosing to wait for them and hold up the library instead of going after Appa, which I'm sure was a hard decision for her, but yeah, I don't know if that's going to come into play or not, but I felt for her. I was like, damn, that's a really hard decision, because, you know, she knows that Aang's going to be destroyed if Appa gets taken away, but she needed to hold it up, so she didn't really have much of a choice. Which, yeah, amazing episode. Cannot wait to hop into this episode. Before we do, if you guys do want to see the full-length reaction to this episode or early access to my reactions, you guys can check out my Patreon, first link in the description right down below, and let's just hop into it. Avatar Season 2, Episode 11. Oh, it's a big sandstorm.
How could you let them take Appa? Why didn't you stop them? I couldn't. The library was sinking. You guys were still inside, and you could have come to get us. I could have saved him. I can hardly feel any vibration.
Yeah, you can't blame Tom for that.
And there wasn't time for... You just didn't care. You never liked Appa. You wanted him gone.
No,
Aang,
Aang.
Stop it. You know Toph did all she could. She saved our lives.
I got a full swing. Katara was the one angry with her in the beginning about her contributing, and now she's defending her.
But we can't afford to be fighting now.
I'm going after Appa.
Aang, wait!
Yeah, he's going solo.
We're the only people who know about the solar eclipse. We have to get that information to Ba Sing Se.
You think if we dig out the giant owl, he'll give us a ride?
Oh, there he is. Oh, so he is with
Maybe
him.
we should make camp. No, please.
I thought Zuko left him.
What now?
You know these guys?
Sure. Colonel Monkey and the Rough Rhinos are legendary.
How are you smiling through this?
Enough stalling. Round them up.
Ooh. Oh, Uncle Iroh, yes. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's nice to see old friends.
Can't you watch where you're...
No.
Right.
Tara, can I have some water?
Okay, but we've got to try to conserve it.
Aw.
You used this on the swamp guy!
I'm sorry, it's all we have.
Not anymore! Look! It's very thirst-quenching, though.
Oh.
Nothing's quenchier.
Can I get some of that cactus?
I don't think that's a good idea. Come on, we need to find Aang.
Oh, that cactus messed Sokka up. I'm so shocked he actually went alone. I did not think he would ever go alone on a mission. But it's Appa. He needs to go as fast as he can.
No. What? What is what?
It's a giant mushroom. Maybe it's friendly!
Let's just keep moving. I hope Aang's okay.
Friendly mushroom!
Oh my.
Blind girl and her friends passed through here a few days ago. Did they give you any indication?
Oh, those are the guys from that Toph's dad.
Did I break your fingers? They went in the desert. Fire Nation wanted posters. So?
Zuko's on there twice, technically. He didn't find Appa.
I'm sorry, Aang. I know it's hard for you right
Thought he
now,
was gonna
but
find him
we
right
need to
away.
focus on getting out of here.
What's the difference? We won't survive without Appa.
Sokka, any ideas how to find Ba Sing Se?
Why don't we ask the circle birds?
How long is it? Is it gonna be the whole episode? He's gonna be like this?
We're getting out of this desert and we're gonna do it together. Aang, get up. Everybody, hold hands. We can do this.
Oh, I thought they may be friendly, like they could ride on them, but I guess not.
I think we should stop for...
That looks so gorgeous.
Everyone can have a little drink.
Momo!
You've killed
Oh, Momo.
No, he...
Right. Bending.
None of those will tell us where Appa is.
No, but we can find out which way Ba Sing Se is.
You need to go after Appa. What do you mean, Ba Sing Se? You go there after you get Appa.
Just try to get some sleep. We'll start again in a few hours.
No, I don't believe that. They're not gonna just wait for Appa. He's top priority. Oh no, they're gonna do it any minute.
May I have this game?
I see you favor the White Lotus gambit. Not many still cling to the ancient ways. Welcome, brother. The White Lotus opens wide to those who know her secrets.
What are you old gas bags talking about?
I always try to tell you that Pie Show is more than just a game.
It's over! You two fugitives are coming with me!
I knew it! You two are wanted criminals with a giant bounty on your heads.
I thought you said he would help.
He is. Just watch.
You think you're going to capture them and collect all that gold?
Gold?
Oh. Yes, they are gonna have to fight them all. Damn. I thought they might have some trouble. Oh, he snuck them out. Haha. Yep, okay, that's smart.
I'm awake. I couldn't sleep.
Well, we need to get moving if we want to get out of this sand pit.
Yeah.
Says you ain't need him. She's the
Princess
moon. She
Yue.
flies by herself.
Dang it, I thought that was
It's just a
Appa.
cloud. Fly up and bend the water from that cloud into my pouch.
Aw, Aang soaps.
Wow, there's hardly any in here.
I'm sorry, okay? It's a desert cloud. I did all I could. What's anyone else doing? What are you doing?
Aang's losing it.
Trying to keep everyone together. Let's just get moving. We need to head this direction.
I'm kind of with Aang. You just lost Appa.
It's one of the gliders the sandbenders use. We're gonna make it!
Sokka's his comedy in this episode's some of my favorite. He is so funny in this one with his little cactus.
Now that you've played Pie Show, are you gonna do some flower arranging, or is someone in this club gonna offer some real help?
He is
So it's part of
not
like a
an
club.
initiate and has little appreciation for the cryptic art.
Who knocks at the garden gate?
One who has eaten the fruit and tasted its mysteries.
That is so awesome. It's just like a little club. Oh, but Zuko can't
I'm
enter.
afraid it's members only. Wait out here.
That's what the compass is pointing to. That giant rock.
That's where Appa
It
is.
must be the magnetic center of the desert.
A rock? Yes! Let's go!
Maybe we can find some water there.
Maybe we can find some sandbenders.
Come on, tell me Appa's there.
Solid ground.
To Tav, that's like heaven.
I think my head is starting to clear out the cactus juice.
You've been hallucinating on cactus juice all day, and then you just lick something you find stuck to the wall of a cave?
I have a natural curiosity.
I don't think this is a normal cave.
The bees.
There's nothing there. Artifact.
And Momo.
I'm not losing anyone else out here.
Yeah. Oh my god, come on. First Appa and now Momo. Why you gotta take both?
Fire.
You're gonna catch up to Ming. Momo. Oh, he can flies over. Damn. Yes, where's Appa? Where's Appa?
Is the club meeting over?
Everything is taken care of. We're heading to Ba Sing Se.
Ba Sing Se?
Oh, they're gonna meet up there with Aang, Katara, and all that.
We're traveling with the Avatar. Our bison was stolen, and we have to get to Ba Sing Se.
You dare accuse our people of theft while you ride in on a stolen sand sailor?
Quiet, Gashwin. No one accused our people of anything.
I recognized the son's voice. He's the one that stole Appa.
Are you sure?
I never forget a voice. You stole Appa! Where is he? What?
That's great, Tom. That's great. You could understand his voice. Just by his voice, you knew.
Where is my bison?
Where are these men?
As you can see, no one is here.
No one's gonna
that
be
room's
there.
for flowers only.
Some unlucky soul.
Yep, of course.
You tell me where he is now! You said to put a muzzle on him. You muzzled Appa?
Yep, you got it. You got him so mad. That's right.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it belonged to the Avatar.
Tell me where Appa is!
I traded him to some merchants. He's probably in Ba Sing Se by now. They were gonna sell him there.
No.
Please, we'll escort you out of the desert. We'll help however we can.
You screwed up so bad. What an amazing moment with them. What an incredible moment right there. Ah, like they need each other. Aang and Katara need each other. Okay. That was the end of episode 11 of Avatar Season 2. That episode was incredible. Probably, it's gotta be my top 3 episodes of this season so far, seriously. Especially after last episode being so incredible in this episode. But I gotta admit, I'm very shocked. Like, at the end of episode 9, we saw Zuko leave Uncle Iroh, and then all of a sudden they're back together. So I don't know if maybe I just missed something. I don't think I did. Maybe I have to rewatch them because they just got together out of nowhere. But maybe he was not actually leaving Uncle Iroh for an extended period of time. Maybe that time at the end of episode 9 when he was sitting there and yelling, maybe that was just some time he needed to himself, and then he came back to Uncle Iroh. But I love this episode, how they explain the White Lotus petal. That has been brought up a couple times in season 1, and I just thought it was a fun joke. But the fact they actually have like a society around it, and the fact that there's actually people all over the world where if you just show that symbol, they know like you're part of the club and they'll help you out and treat you like, you know, one of their own, which is, I just love that twist. And the fact that also Aang, he was getting so upset about Appa, and it was so warranted for me. Just imagine losing like your best friend basically, and it feels like Katara and everyone was kind of being like, yeah, like it's terrible, but we also got to get out of here. Like they are focusing on their health, which is justified, but I feel like Aang was the one who really cared about Appa, and no one else was really showing that, you know, we got to find Appa, a spirit like Aang. But then again, it is Aang's pet. I'm saying like, I loved how they handled Aang actually caring so much about Appa, because he should, you know. He's never left his side, so it only makes sense that Aang should be like that angry, especially when he was like, you muzzled Appa. That scene where Aang just goes, it makes him go into the Avatar state because he was just so upset. He's like, how could you do this? The pain he felt, I can't imagine what he's going through, and I just cannot wait to see him finally get reunited with him at Ba Sing Se. I'm assuming everything's gonna be fine because they haven't shown Appa, and I would really hate for them to they get to Ba Sing Se, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, Appa's not here, he's gone, he's dead, he's sold to someone else. Just, I hope that when they get there, he's finally with him, because I love them two together, and it just breaks my heart that they got separated. But overall, yeah, seriously, such an incredible episode. Them, like, in the desert, some of the scenery they showed in there was incredible. I love some of that scenery. In the beginning, I was like, it's the desert, like, it's enjoyable to look at, but some of the night scenes and stuff, and some of the colors they used were seriously just so incredible. Some of the best I've seen in the show so far. And I loved how they did address, you know, Aang being angry with everyone, because, you know, he is just feeding this out of anger in a way, and he does not mean a lot of what he's saying, but him lashing out Toph and then Katara, it made sense for him. And I loved that development of him getting so angry for Appa, and just he depends on him, he needs him, and Appa needs him too, and I just cannot wait for them to get back together. But also at the end there with Katara and Aang, probably the best moment I've seen in this show so far with them, besides their the Cave of Two Wonders. But this is probably my second favorite moment with them so far, where they just, you know, she touched his hand, she's like, I'm here for you, and that whole moment with them was honestly just so touching. And also I loved how they brought in Toph's dad's friends, finding Zuko and Uncle Iroh and Toph and everybody, because, you know, they left off in that episode with Toph, and then I was like, where did they go? So I'm glad that they finally got reintroduced. Seriously, this episode made me realize so many of the hidden meanings that other episodes can have. Even though it's only mentioned like a couple times in a season, it can have a serious impact later on. And, you know, with the White Lotus petal, and just I'm just so excited to see what other like small nitpicks that they brought out. The Sandbenders also, I thought it was so funny how they tried denying it, and then once Toph recognized their voice, which was incredible for her, by the way, to recognize someone's voice, even though they only talked like one sentence. But I guess that's just some of her super hearing that comes with her being blind. But yeah, that moment where she just knew who he was instantly, and Aang's anger on his face, I was like, damn, that is a powerful scene, because to consider she just knew that. And also, once again, Sokka, I mentioned this earlier, but his comedy in this episode was some of the best comedy I've had from Sokka so far, especially in the last episode too. He was funny there as well, but in this episode with the cactus juice, I just thought it brought out some of the funniest personalities out of him, and just his little like kind of highish mind. I thought it was so entertaining. But yeah, this episode definitely one of my favorites so far this season. Cannot wait for episode 12. Hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. I will see you guys in the next episode.